But we were talking yesterday about France as a region because I asked you about like because there's kind of this misconception. Spargo said that he doesn't regularly play with people like Leo, like with Chag, like not as much as you might think. Because Mexico is so large. But France, we were talking, is a lot more condensed, a lot smaller. So a lot of the top players from France will play each other, and then other European countries as well. Yeah.
Basically, it's like if you were saying France is North California or something. Like it's one state of the US. So they do face each other. Obviously, the one from the same city do see each other more. So this is why Gluttony and all the BMS crew face together so much when you look at the French majors. But yeah, whenever you got a bigger one, such as for example Glory 3 right now in Spain.
In Spain,
well, you got all Europe moving on together, and this is where you get the same, let's say, mentality as a major here in the US. So yeah, overall, one tournament in the US, only US is going to be the same as a major in Europe, all Europe. So yeah.
Of course, sure.
And I love how the European scene in general is. It feels like we're being more global, the Smash scene, right? Especially even with the talent level, even the level of production and tournaments all around the world. I know you guys have been killing it in France with your guys' tournaments and all that. So
Yes. I mean,
Odyssey looked cool.
I don't want
It
to
looked
brag or
sick.
anything, but Odyssey was a hell of an event, right?
Oh,
It looked
absolutely.
amazing.
Yeah,
that was so sick.
Be
Yeah,
ready
that
for
was
the
sick.
next ones.
Yeah, we're expecting you
awesome.
for the next events. I mean,
Oh,
if there is
W,
another
W,
Odyssey.
Victoire.
Victoire.
We talked about it well, but we didn't talk at all about Cact.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, he plays Little Mac.
Oh, seriously?
Not trying to hear about that.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's one of those things that like Pac-Man against Little Mac sounds miserable, right?
Yes, but for boss players, actually, I don't think anyone is going to have a clear game plan until the stock's gone.
Now, a few things about Cact. He tried all night long yesterday and this morning to call Peanuts for information about the matchup.
Really?
So, yeah.
So he's taking this seriously.
Yeah, he's taking it very seriously. And on the other hand, for Etoile, so we do have a theory in French. Okay, it's called the butt nakes big boot theory, the BNBB theory.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
Yeah, you heard about it. So it's a theory about those characters who are like in their birth suit and that do wear shoes. So Yoshi, Sonic, Pac-Man. And what's the next last one? I forgot. There's a fourth one.
Sonic, you named
Yeah.
it?
I mean, those
don't have the
characters
last
are
one, yeah.
busted in the game, okay?
Yes,
So
Yes.
basically, whenever you got a character that is naked with shoes,
Yeah.
he's going to be at least top tier.
Yeah,
okay?
the naked buff. It exists in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Kirby.
As long as they do have shoes.
And Kirby,
No,
yeah.
those are his feet.
Kirby,
Yeah.
Those
those
are
are
his
his
feet.
feet.
Oh,
That's
you
the
guys
trap.
think that too?
Yeah.
Yes!
No.
Yes! W!
Everybody gets on me for that? No.
No,
I
those are
agree.
his feet.
Those are his feet. Okay.
Come on,
all right.
Those are his
look at
feet.
Meta Knight does have shoes. That's
Yes,
the difference
yep,
between
yep,
the two.
yep,
There
yes,
we go.
okay.
Armored shoes!
Now, hold on. Because
Yes.
it's my belief that Yoshi, those are Yoshi's feet. He's born with those.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that weird? Think
No.
about it. When it comes out of the egg.
No.
When he comes out of the egg, he has the feet. Take
yeah.
that back to France.
Yeah.
See what they think.
I don't know,
Okay.
Coney.
That's weird, but we don't have. That's weird. No, that's weird. That's weird.
That is pretty weird.
That's weird.
That's pretty weird.
I love this French accent. We should use it more
Oh, yes,
often.
yes, honestly, I can
I
keep
like
on doing
that. I like this a lot.
We
We
should
should
bring
use
out
it
the
more
French
often.
accent.
We should add a few oh la la here and there.
Yeah,
Just
oh la la.
A couple ulalas.
Yes,
there we
because
go.
you know Foster's kind of my boyfriend in a way.
Yeah, excuse me for that.
I'm married to this man in a way, so
You will have to
he's
cook
a
with me.
very close pal of mine.
Yeah, no.
So he's a proficient oh la la. But now you can witness actually our talented player. So one is a tournament organizer, so he doesn't have that much time to play the game. In fact, spoiler alert, he does. And Etoile is a huge streamer in France, so obviously he doesn't have that much time to play the game. Spoiler alert, he does. So it's gonna be a really interesting match.
Yeah. Another thing we've seen Cact has been spending a lot of time playing Smash Remix.
I
in
was
the
going to
past 2
say,
days.
so you said that he's been grinding. I know
Yeah.
that Cact is a tryhard because we played Smash Remix. It was my first day. I was joking around
No.
with chat. I'm streaming. He is deadlocked
This
into
is
that
how
game.
he does it with everyone. I've been playing with him for 2 days. He hasn't spoken to me a single word when he has the controller in his hands.
It's
okay?
crazy.
This is the kind of
He's
guy we have
possessed.
here. And they are straight in it. Okay.
He is gaming. And let's see how he does game it against Etoile here. Pac-Man versus Little Mac. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. And as you know, Etoile was kind of worried about this matchup because he was like, I don't really want to play the game because, you know, Up Smash and Super Armor, it's a perfect blend of you not playing the game. But now he got two double forwarders, sorry, 25% each. You would say it's kind of, you know, even, but in fact it's not because Little Mac only needs one hit or two.
Yep. He's got that meter charging up too. Only got a couple more spots on it. See
Ooh,
Etoile
the
trying to
counter.
use that. Yeah, using the counter on the hydrant, kind of like that.
Okay, and now the KO punch.
Oh,
Can he
dear.
do it? Okay, he does want to put him. He want to pack the KO punch before the 60 and 70%. Afterwards, he just want to go for normal kill setups. So now that is gone, I guess he's going to go for another
Ow.
option to get the kill.
Ow, 76%. I mean, he's like not really kill percent right now, but if he hits a smash, that's basically done. The stock is gone. But Etoile got the ledge trap, he got the fruit, nothing out of it, unfortunately, and he'll have to go for another round.
It really depends on where he gets hit by that smash attack, right? Because Little Mac, he wants
Yay!
the horizontal kills, and you see it right there with the down smash. He's going to be able to survive. Pac-Man had no trouble recovering. He fights his way back on stage with that forward air, has the bell. How's his bell play? That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
And I think this is like some light bulb in the head of Etoile that just switched on. I mean, oh, okay, I can do that. I will keep on doing it because you don't want to let Little Mac get back on the stage. You just want to ball him over and over again.
Yikes!
But
Good tech.
Yikes! If you are not wary of these kinds of options from Cax, you can actually die.
Yes, but well, apparently the breakfast was good for Etoile because he was actually right on time for the tech. So, you know, we'll try to keep it going like this. 133% at this accent, it's killing me, really. It feels really hard to speak
It
like
sounds
this.
hard.
But, you know,
It's difficult. It
it's
sounds
really
stressful.
hard. Oh dear, it's hard. But 133%, we'll say it in French. 133% is not dead yet.
Okay, the KO punch is out here, plus the hydrant, and it's gone. Yeah, I mean, Pac-Man has so many ways to kind of defuse that KO punch without taking any risk.
Finally.
And even the range on the grab is kind of nice here against Little Mac because you generally don't want to be next to him, right?
Indeed. Now, again, 100%, the only thing I see here is Little Mac that's nearly full rage, so I'm kind of scared here for Etoile. He needs to be absolutely worrisome. We see him already managing to like time out a bit, this Little Mac forcing him to approach. Is he going to keep that same side? Oh, never mind, I can just let smash my way.
Kind of mixed him up a little bit, got all the way around, and because of the lag on that forward smash hitting the hydrant, was able to sneak around and get that Blinky out. Now it has the gal. This is a very scary spot too. When Pac-Man has the Galaxian shit on the ledge, it could be a trap.
Yes, it is. Doesn't have the bell. The bell of Notre Dame is not here, not yet, but got the tether grab down throw, and which is, oh, okay, one single fruit, it's not going to be enough. And even if Cact is one stock behind, don't get me wrong, he can actually make it back because he only needs one touch at the ledge, and it could be
Just
enough
like this?
to take the stock. Not yet! Wow! What an uppercut! Got the KO punch. Now Etoile is in a very, very tough situation.
He wants to hold it. He wants to
Yeah.
hold it for next stock off. Yeah, if he can hold it for
Again,
next stock.
as we said, he doesn't feel confident using it while his opponent is already quite high in percent. Now, obviously, but with that state mind, he's going to lose it a few times here and there during the whole set.
Wondering if he'll get another one now because, you know, he's already at 86, only has one thing. Probably not, but if he's able to survive a little bit, maybe get some hits off.
Oh, the up doesn't connect, obviously. Was way too far for this. 124%. I mean, even FTL could make it at this point, so you have to have the right normal attack at the right time, but it's, I mean, easier said than done because he got the Bell of Notre Dame! And the Bell of Notre Dame means you're dead! 1 point for Etoile. He is in the lead, my cher Mingbe. Who would have known? I mean, this streamer is specialized in museums. He only visits museums most of the week. He's like here spending time at the Louvre. Oh, what a nice painting. Knows everything about the painting and the architecture. Did you know that I mean, this man, look at this man. He's not supposed to play this well at Smash Brothers, but yet he does. What a surprise.
No,
it's not.
Yeah, you guys were surprised we knew it from the get-go.
I was shocked. When we heard the celebrity breaker, you're like, it'll go out pretty quick. By the way, that was kind of a long match. That was like 4 minutes. These guys are really dialed into on this one.
Yeah, Etoile loves to like time it out a bit. He wants to chill a bit, you know.
Yeah,
Again, you
Pac-Man
see-
player wanting to chill? No way.
I wouldn't say chill, I won't say lame you out, but I mean, it depends on the point of view. Anyway, we are on small battlefield, so that means a shorter stage, which means that Little Mac will have to travel less to actually get to his target, obviously Pac-Man, and I swear, once again, this accent is killing me.
It feels like Little Mac, he keeps cornering Etoile on the side, but he can't keep him there. Little Mac not especially great at the ledge trap game, but it feels like Etoile's just getting off the freaking forwarder, trying to go for another one, but he's going to be able to make that back. It's Pac-Man.
2 for him? There we go.
He's good.
The one specific interaction I am quite scared of in that matchup is the hydrant when he's getting hit by a smash from Little Mac. There's so much damage in those smashes that he just gets timed out for like half a second every time he's hitting that hydrant. And Etoile is always there to punish him accordingly. So now he's slightly ahead, but next time he's going to hit that hydrant, I'm pretty sure Etoile is going to punish him again and maybe take a stock.
Yeah. This is a really uncomfortable, that's a really uncomfortable position. Just a hydrant in front of you, Pac-Man on the ledge. What do you do to get around it? All you can really do is hit it.
Holding on to the KO.
Yikes!
The armor. Oh man, but the key's not going to connect here.
Key.
There's just doesn't feel like an opening for Cact to use the KO punch, but the up tilt in to the up, he's going to get the KO.
Finally.
And finally, Cact has the lead right now, which means that when Pac-Man has to play second against Little Mac, I'm kind of worried because Little Mac wants you to fall in his traps because obviously he deals such a huge amount of damage. Has the Bell of Notre Dame again. Oh, it's a bell, la cloche, mon gars. 55%. I mean, that's a lot of damage.
Right into his mouth, too. Pac-Man is just nothing but a big, huge smash there.
Stop hitting that hydrant. I know it's red. Stop picking it.
The red.
He's like a bull. He's just charging into it over and over.
He wants to hit the hydrant more than Pac-Man. What's going on here?
Is he really challenging Little Mac's normals? I'm not sure about this. And Gluttony must be like screaming all over the place behind L'Etoile. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, mon gars? Would he be saying, I believe? But Gluttony, it must be coaching him because, you know, that's the point of celebrity matches. But for now, two stocks each. It's not done yet.
94, we're going to try to get back, charge up as much as possible. Think he had the Galaxian ship, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he got the bell.
Galaxy straight to the moon, my friend.
Didn't even matter. Yeah, take that back up there.
I wanted to say punch to the stomach, but I'm not even sure Pac-Man has one. So, you know, I would just said punch to Pac-Man because we were talking about feet here lately. But does really Pac-Man has stomach? Bells, forward smash, doesn't take the stock quite yet.
Hello there.
Gets back onto the stage, the armor through it, and the angle down for the extra damage as well. Little Mac's forward smash is so many different ways. You went barely anywhere. The angle down does extra shield damage and just a lot of damage in general.
You can't challenge the normals. Little Mac is just bursting right through it with the smash attack. And now the Hydrant actually going to put Etoile in a spot where he has to retreat because it knocks him into the trampoline. That KO punch is almost ready, but might not even need it. Look at the percents.
Yeah, I'm quite scared again for Etoile here. As soon as he doesn't manage to close the game, he doesn't find his feet in that match. And he doesn't manage to do a lot of things. Here, finally good dive smash, but against any other opponent, I don't think it would have worked.
Let's short wait.
Okay, here's the combo.
The ship goes the wrong way, and I like how Cact is rolling in. He does the tech roll in because he's trying to get away from all the pressure as well, trying to combo horizontally, going left to right.
That's a French DI, my friend. That's a DI.
That's your DI. You claim that DI.
Yes.
Okay, all right, sure.
In France, we call this the Scottish DI, and
every region has a name for bad DI.
In Scotland, they call it the Irish DI. I feel that. Yeah.
That's actually the Scottish DI because back in Smash 4 days. But now we got the KO punch on deck, so that means one mistake and Etoile is in the sky.
He's okay.
Which is quite funny because Etoile basically means stars in English, but forward tilt 1 and 2. We are going to go to game 3, baby.
Yeah, 1-1. I mean, honestly, Cact is doing a lot of good work here. I'm honestly surprised because, again, he's been spamming Smash Remix for the past 2 days. And he was actually watching the rest stream of yesterday where you kind of went after him while he was up there with the closed eye and all. So I think you kind of made him a bit angry there.
Yeah, maybe I motivated him a little bit. You know, I'll take credit for the W. That's good to hear. But now we have the challenge of the Pac-Man counter pick? What do you think we're doing? Because obviously PS2 having that long wide space gave Etoile a lot of space to run away and kind of set up that stage being a little bit smaller, let CAG sort of close the distance, mind the gap a little bit. Where do you think we're going? I mean, it's probably got to be somewhere big and wide. I would imagine
Talent City,
band, right?
PS2. Yeah.
Talent City would be tricky because once it's in Final Destination form, you kind of done because, well, you have to actually face Little Mac. You want to actually take cover on one of those platforms, right? So maybe Kalos, if it's in the rule set, but
I was thinking Kalos,
I think
yeah.
it is, but
Kalos
will he let
amazing
it open? Because this is not a good stage for Little Mac at all. I mean, he does have wall jump, though. That's something a lot of people forget.
Oh,
Little Mac can
Kalos.
actually fall jump on
yeah.
Kalos, which is a good thing. But we've seen already how those setups with the bell on ledge are kind of worrisome for him. So will he take the risk for it? I'm not sure. Yeah, okay.
I don't understand anything about Smash Bros. I'm sorry about this. I thought I was commentating this game for years, but in fact, no. So I hope this works for Etoile. But you know, whoever wins this match is actually the winner, obviously, but a French winner. So as long as a French wins, I'm fine with this.
I'm fine with it too, you know. BO3, yeah, this is, we have to only have 3 games in that kind of tournaments, I guess. But 38% already on CAG. He needs to get his footing in that game.
Oh, the Hydrant actually being covered by the platform pretty good. I mean, the good thing about Battlefield for Etoile here is that he's not going to be able to combo vertically, right? Like, Little Mac does not have the aerials to be able to pull up, get the KO punch, but doesn't have the ability to combo into it. 20% now.
Etoile,
So scary.
Get down there, Etoile, come on.
Dropping the hydrant, and
He
it just
wants these
immediately
platforms. We're sitting up there. No.
Etoile, get down.
Etoile, that doesn't go away. Get down from there.
And that's Gluttony speaking behind. He's like, do not play the game. Please name him out. The Bell, the almighty Bell, with the forward smash. Quite a lot of damage. Double parry F smash.
Wow.
What is this? The DI was completely nul en fait. 124%. But he's so close to taking the stock, but doesn't make it quite yet. He's at this. He only needs one touch.
Oh, the bell is out. 4 throw into it, but he's got the KO punch.
Another KO punch.
This could
Wait,
go
wait, wait.
south really quick.
This could seal the deal for CAG.
What's the
He
get up?
needs
What's the
to
get up?
Find the head again.
We're gonna platform. We're gonna
Etoile,
play. Fly away.
Come
Fly
on,
away.
play that game.
No. I'm playing my own game. He's playing Super Pac-Man Maker. He's just chilling on the platforms, making his own stage.
Just chilling. KO punch on there.
Look at his face too. He's enjoying this. Look at, he's smiling here. He's like, no.
Pac-Man players enjoying this.
Got him. He telegraphed that like 3 times. It was so clear.
I'm sided here for CAG again. I don't know why, but
I mean, CAG didn't need KO punch to win the last game, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You do not need that. It might even be a crutch.
you know what, Charles? I always liked you more than Johnny.
What the heck? What did I do? What did I do?
But now down tilt side B, I mean, this stock was taken really fast from CAG side, so I mean, now he really got a chance. The only difficulty here is to deal with Battlefield. Obviously, this counter pick is so good now that I think about it. Now he has KO punch, so that means we are going again on a camping phase because he doesn't have necessarily anything better to do at this point.
He got the bell. He got the bell. Okay. I take it.
That's the thing is, like, if they're in the air, neither of them really have killing aerials. I mean, Pac-Man has the side B, obviously, which he can do to rack up a little bit of percent, but that should be what happened?
Etoile! Oh no, not the forward tilt.
What happened?
He wasn't
bit of
ready for
karate.
it. Wait, okay. Going for the rollout didn't happen. Now 50% only on Etoile. No KO punch yet, but look at that bar. It's
He doesn't have
1
KO
hour
punch.
left.
Look at he's still camping.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that catch!
What?
Nice catch indeed.
That was what a catch!
What a catch!
Got the bell forward out. Well, not
Very
quite yet to
impressive.
take
Not
the
yet.
One apple a day keeps a
just
little Mac
ripping it.
away, I guess.
I like that he did that, though, because that was so quick. It didn't give Etoile time to think. He tried to run up and just catch him. I like the idea. It didn't quite work out. You see CAG shaking his head, looking a little frustrated.
Come on, you can do it, mate.
Yeah, and the KO punch does hit high, so you can hit players on the platform there. So CAG just a bit off there, but the read on spot.
That's basically Cloud's up smash, but on crack. So
there you go.
Yeah. You can actually hit people on platforms like this, as you just said. But last stock for Cact, it's going to be so tough. Again, he only needs one touch or two. Down tilt side B, this could make it. He only needs to bet it on this ledge trap. Up tilt, gets back, forward tilt, whiffs. Oh!
Okay.
First dashes forward, up smash!
Only 20%. Okay, he's getting combo. He's getting both the counter punch. Now maybe it's the time to make the combo go in, my friend. Go on, 64%, that's nothing. And again, Etoile doesn't want to interact at all with the little boxing man. But wait, maybe he could actually jump up there. What do you think? Could he do it?
No, I don't think he could, and I don't think he should. He has something in his hand, but I'm not quite sure what it is. You see Pac-Man smiling away. He does jump up there, gets the up B, but that's really the only thing he has. It's going on the offensive. He gets rid of the KO punch, has the bell.
Oh no, look at this neutral!
Try to break some ankles.
Applying so much pressure! The bell just went! Oh, forward tilt 1-2, this is the chance for Cact!
Yes.
Gets the forward smash! Oh, that's a lot of damage! Only needs one dead hit or two to get a good ledge trap, but Etoile retaliates back, gets the bell of Notre Dame, and this is the final stock's gone! Etoile, the museum streamer, proves it in front of the entire USA, I believe. He can actually play the game! J'aime beaucoup ce que tu proposes!
But you know what? It is still a W for French.
Magnifico.
It is still a W for French, so I'm okay with that.
It all worked out. It all worked out. Yeah. Oh, what a match. Honestly, that's a sick way to start off the day.
Can we actually agree that the input from Apollo Kage in that set was non-existent? Because I haven't seen him open his mouth even once. And as a Snake player, I don't know how you can actually support a little like
true.
that.
I feel that.
Go on, Bud. You can do it. Wait.
La France.
Hello, les gars.
La France, mon gars.
Did you tell him to camp? I saw you on that.
Of course, I
Good
tell him
coaching, good coaching.
The platform on the up, just stay here. Nothing can happen.
You better win, bro. You better win. I don't want to see you lose your next match. No shot.
Like Guto was just saying, Camp, dude. Why are you playing this?
Why are you fighting?
Why fight him?
Don't fight, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
That was so impressive.
Could you enlighten us? What did Apollo Kage tell Kag during the whole set? Did he say anything?
Apollo Kage was saying like, good job, man. Good job.
Well done. Yeah, good job.
Key coaching.
Yeah, good job.
But Gluttony, you are trying to have the optimal play here. You showed the world how to play Smash Brothers properly and in the most efficient way, which is don't do anything.
Just go on the platform.
Play second. You play and then I play. That's how it goes.
Exactly.
Ball player. That's my guy.
Right here. Got the neutral.
Etoile, how do you feel about this current match? Were you pleased by the way you played? Were you pleased by how you managed to make this little Max struggle in front of you? Make this Cact whip in front of you while he had this cow punch and you were waiting out on the platform? How do you feel to crush the dreams of a Smash fan while eating the egg?
It's so fun to play with Gluto because she's like my brain. I don't have to play. Like she's just saying like, okay, good fruit. Okay, do that. If you can come with me at every bracket, it could be nice. But it was really fun to play. And Cact is so good with his like trash character, and he played so well, so it was fun to play.
It felt like he was able to put the fear into you, and you're a character who, on paper should be able to deal with Mac very easily, but the fact that he was able to constantly aggress, and even when you had the hydrant down, he was so good at sort of playing around it and launching it at you. And I mean, it was just really fun to watch. So now you're in the celebrity bracket finals. Is there anything you want to say? I mean, if you guys want to speak your native language and might want to talk a little shit, I'll give you the chance. You want to talk a little shit to the celebrity bracket?
Bravo à tous. Merci. J'adore les musées. Je visite les musées quotidiennement et des fois je mets des cloches. Bravo à tous.
T'es vraiment une
You want the translation of that? Or
So true. So true. Big true.
Totally agree.
Good stuff. Well done. Good stuff.
Victoire.
Good luck in finals, Victoire. God, this is fun. This is a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is great.
Except maybe the matchup, but
That was a fun to watch. Not great play.
Still
Yeah,
great
yeah.
set.
It was great.
Great set.
Very fun to watch. So
The
we
KO
got
punch
our,
almost connected and all that stuff. It was fun.
Yeah, he didn't hit it at all, did he? He didn't get it
No,
one
not a
time.
single KO
It's
punch
so
connected, but
hard.
there was a couple close ones. Close ones.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, again, I don't feel letting Battlefield open was a wise
Okay,
decision.
so you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Peanut, the Little Mac player, a lot of his games one are actually on Battlefield.
Yes.
And he'll
Especially-
actually ask you game one, be like, are you down to go Battlefield? Like, gentlemen's to Battlefield? Which is crazy to me.
That's a trap. Okay,
And,
I see it going.
Yeah, maybe I'm mistaken, but I think he actually brought MKLeo to last hit on Battlefield. He was like, that was game 3 situation, and that was last hit on Battlefield,
It was
and
Genesis,
he missed
wasn't
the
it?
KO punch. Was it on the
I think
Battlefield?
it was at Genesis.
Yes,
Yeah.
maybe at Genesis.
I see
but
you
that
said
was-
you're talking about
Yes,
the cities. I
and
think
he
it
was
is.
this close from actually winning against MKLeo.
Sure.
Insane.
Now,
Should we leave the headsets?
It's your guys' call. I mean, if I'm being
I'm fine staying here.
well, stay on until the break.
Let's
Yeah, let's
until
get
the
a
break.
break. Okay,
And
until the
honestly, I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is-
I want you guys to
Alright.
stay. I want you guys to stay.
Alright.
So we got Samuel coming up against Base Mage. Samuel coming up, actually one of the TOs for Battle BC. Big D
Yes.
brought him on for that. And of course, Base Mage on the other side, HBox's son, right? And he said that he wanted Base Mage actually
and coach.
and coach.
And coach.
He actually had a very competitive set with Mewtwo King yesterday. Got pretty close, but at the end of the day, Base Mage did come out ahead. So it's going to be Steve versus Jigglypuff, which sounds
So
agonizing.
that's why you wanted us to say. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank
Suffer
you
with
again.
us.
You can't just get the Little Mac games, right? You need the full side of the spectrum.
You have to know something. There's kind of a controversy in France between this guy and Naitoru. Okay? So between TPK and Naitoru.
Okay.
So Naitoru is
drama
the kind of
going on.
guys who say, I do not want to have Steve anywhere near me. Okay? This guy is stupid. No one should play him. He should be banned and so on. Okay? So he's anti-Steve.
Pichu player, by the way.
Yeah,
So
Pichu player, by the way.
that's kinda,
Pichu brain, Pichu
On
brain.
the other hand, we have this guy who loves to make content, who loves to have views on his TikTok, his Instagram and all. So what is his point of view? What's your point of view?
Do not ban Steve. I mean, Steve is healthy for the game. He's not, but I mean, let's
He is
face
healthy
it.
for TikTok.
Yeah, he's healthy for TikTok.
He's happy for my
And for
bank
my,
account.
and for my impressions, and I have bills to pay. So please, please keep Steve in this game.
You're speaking my language. You're speaking my language.
I respect
bro.
that opinion.
Yep. Oh,
And there we go.
See? He can deal with a counterplay. See? Jigglypuff can do it. What do you mean you
Lose
can't
it to a
do
low
it?
tier. Yes, if Puff can do it, basically anybody can do it. Anyone can cook, would say the chef on
Yes,
the
I do agree.
there
He
we
does
go.
just need a
That's a
lot.
big part of French culture.
Exactly.
Yeah, Chef Gustave.
You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
need to cook with like a lot of horizontal leverage, 5 jumps.
Look at
Anyone
this!
can do it. Yes, anyone can do it.
Ban
Obviously.
who? Ban who?
Are we banning Jigglypuff?
And
He'll get the rest for sure. Upper rest, and you know it's game 2 basically. If he gets
actually-
a huge tech read, but no, doesn't quite get it. This means that Steve will go for some juicy damage, but you know he's not on diamond yet, so that means he's a bit late.
It does seem difficult to combo Jigglypuff in the normal way. You can't really get the neutral walking, you know, as you're just holding
Yeah.
A, and you can't really get the up tilts or anything. So while you can combo Jigglypuff, it's probably a lot harder. You have to keep in mind her weight and her floatiness.
It's always been a struggle throughout multiple Smash games on these floatier characters, right? Sometimes you got to cut it a little short, maybe one less aerial, but nonetheless, I don't think the combo game, I mean, just getting the opening is hard here for Samuel, Base Mage, just especially off stage, really punishing these mind cards. Another forward air. Oh, where's he going? Where's he going?
Oh, he made it!
Close call. But
That's-
now look at it. No iron left. Like a few stones here and there. Still no diamond, as you were saying before. And I don't see him get out of the woods with like his bare hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got to dig into the
Yeah.
dirt.
Yeah.
That's going to take a while. You see 112. Oh, jeez.
You know what?
Ew.
That's quicker. That's quicker.
I think HBox taught him that DI. Yeah, that was. He somehow infected him with the DI curse.
The back air, man. That's the Xbox special, the puff back air.
Yeah, the wall of pain.
Can I ask you how tall is Hungry Box? Just for like a measurement.
I think like 6 foot.
Okay.
6'1".
What do
maybe.
you- how much does it make
6
in
foot
meters?
In meters,
Yeah,
please?
thank you.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
You
that's right.
figure
they-
it out. I'm using the correct
Your
measurement.
foot, my foot, how does it work?
I don't know. You did.
Big D's foot, how does it work? Again, I'm not sure.
Oh,
You guys have
he's
weird
like
plugs, too,
10,000
like,
centimeters.
what's going
Big
on
D is
over
like
there?
10,000 centimeters.
At
bro.
least,
I
at
don't
least.
know.
I believe Big D is about a bit more than 2 meters.
Yeah, at
Did
least
we
I
agree on
think
that?
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Did you see where he
Meters,
signed on the
what's a
wall at the
meter?
entrance? when you get in the entrance of the venue, just look at where Big D signed on the wall, okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Really? 3 kilometers up. Yeah. All right. Sure.
I see what you're doing, yeah?
You see, it's not that difficult at the end of the day.
I'm glad we could come to this understanding. A real exchange of information here. I dig that. I love that.
We're learning so much.
Yeah, it's going right out of my head. The second. I've tried so many times to learn the metric system. I can't do it. I'm too dumb. Here we go. Game 2 now.
Game 2 on the same stage, so which means that maybe Samuel is a bit, wants to actually prove something on this stage, and I quite get it because first game was actually really tough for him.
Yeah, it was kind of a roller coaster, let's say.
Roller coaster.
I feel like whenever you fight Jigglypuff, there's always that first game where you get rocked for going off stage. You're like, oh, you're out here. You're actually hitting me out off stage, because a lot of characters don't do that. They don't edge guard, and there might be that adjustment period. Let's see if Samuel can get into it. Right now, he's already doing better, just holding center.
Similar to characters like Meta Knight and stuff like that. It's just so terrifying, and you really have to hone in on these recovery routes. Use the minecart for the start. There's no double drive. That's gonna be it. Oh,
Nice.
man.
So I love this game plan. Actually, Samuel is trying to act much like a Colas, which means basically just mining for resources and building, just straight up walls in between platforms so that he can actually play campy. But Bassmage, once he finds the opening, just really want to focus on off-stage situations, which is basically the key in this matchup, I believe, because, well, for Puff, Steve kind of has this exploitable recovery, I believe.
Yeah, and the minecart is so obvious, right? He goes right there, and it's so easy to hit him out of it. If Puff can get you in that optimal horizontal space, it's so easy to carry you off.
Yeah, but the whole situation kind of shifted away from Bassmage here. Samuel finally in the driver's seat, and with Diamond. So now all those little interactions he can find are going to pack such a punch that, well, Samuel is going to take the lead little by little, and maybe finally take the stock and the game with that.
Back throw would have been so sick.
TNT.
Finds the fall.
I have a sense of deja vu here.
Yes, and down smash. This is so crazy. I was expecting something like down smash or even like down tilt, I believe, also kills at this percent. But like down smash, Bassmage is so on point, like reaction-wise. He's so smart at the ledge and in offstage situation overall.
And getting rid of the diamond, that was huge.
That's what I want to
That was huge for Bassmage.
Yeah, because basically, whenever you die, you lose your diamond, but you also lose the cube you were in for getting that diamond. So you have to mine back from the beginning.
TNT just exploding on Bassmage, just without really any provocation. That came out of nowhere. Back to even, though. Look at that.
Literally even.
Back to even, and well, Steve could actually get killed with upper rest, I believe, in this person because he's so light of a character.
Sure.
So basically, Bassmage could actually look for this setup in particular, but really wants to go for those ledge traps as usual. But Samuel is kind of finding the right pace now. He's just switching between the anvil and the resource mining. So basically, that's a whole new game we have in front of us.
This is extremely difficult to get through for Jigglypuff because she needs to come in at that horizontal angle, and Steve is so good at patrolling that with his aerials and with the wall. But we've seen Bassmage get the carry-off aerials.
Samuel?
I've seen so many car accidents in the past minutes. I mean, can we talk about it? He took all the cars in the face.
151% here for Jigglypuff, especially going up against Diamond Steve. Almost anything will get the sour spot.
His premiums are definitely going up.
Yes.
His premiums are going up.
This is tough.
I believe this puff is made out of obsidian. I mean, why cannot she actually die?
She's very dense.
160%, yeah, really dense.
She's like a bowling ball. It's just like it's fully massed in there, and you can see zero resources now on Samuel.
Yeah.
He is completely depleted.
The obsidian puff gets thrown into the sky.
How heavy was that hat? Like, my goodness, what's in there?
I mean, does the minecart stale or not? That's my question. Because I think he got hit by like 8 times
It
at
has
least.
to. It has to, right?
I mean, I don't want to call it out, but Samuel might have been doing a lot of minecarts.
Yeah.
So you
can say it.
the
You can
stale
say it.
cube,
Go
it might have been
on.
all minecarts, maybe. And I mean, obviously there was a sour spot as well, but I mean, a lot of minecarts, a lot of anvils, right?
And the other thing we saw is that, as you were saying, he didn't have any materials, which means no wood nor redstone. So the minecart wasn't buffed, and I think he lost a lot of kill power because of that.
Yes.
He got lucky in the end, but when you look at the way he managed his resources, that was kind of shaky in the last stock.
Yeah, and to me, Steve is at his weakest right at the start of the game. You don't have the empowered minecart. You have, the blocks are dirt blocks. You don't, and then you have your base weapon, right? So, I mean, a lot of players, we're still learning how to deal with this character, but that first game, Base Mage was able to get an opening and take it really, really far, and it, Samuel didn't even get diamond that first game, or maybe got on the very last stock.
He couldn't breathe. He wasn't in the game at all. Like, he didn't do anything for the first minute or so.
Yeah, if you can keep the pressure on in the beginning against Steve, you can reap a lot of rewards, but then Steve is kind of getting around one of his biggest weaknesses, which is lack of mobility. It's like, oh, okay, well, you're just approaching me and rushing me down, pressuring me. Like, cool, I can get a lot of reward off up tilt. So there's both sides of the argument here, but nonetheless, we're going into game 3. Samuel was able to slow things down game 2 and get resources. We'll see if he can do the same thing here for game 3.
It's so risky against Steve when you're Jigglypuff because the range is just not there. You can see him continually using Pound, trying to catch Samuel's shielding. Samuel's shield is very low, but he gets this opportunity to step back to center. Gets a little bit of a combo, but not much.
Yeah. You know the difference between the stages for Steve here with PS2? He will only get iron and stone. So he's going to take more time to mine these, and he's going to deplete them way quicker than with wood or dirt. So basically, that strategy he had before with those walls is not going to be efficient the same way as before.
Anyway, Pokemon Stadium 2, I quite question this choice because that's kind of a double-edged sword with this stage because it's so huge.
Big.
It's so big. You actually let Steve mine his resources, and on top of that, like, it's so far. But what is a miner to a Puff F smash? I ask you this question.
Yeah, when it came to that forward smash, just perfectly spacing that out. And we don't really see that from Base Mage, that kind of like just a read-based kind of thing. It feels like more he gets that inch and he makes a mile out of it, but it's kind of rare that we see him go for the read like that. That was a huge forward smash to take the first stock.
Yeah, honestly, not being fairly healthy here.
Another
one, and there it is, the triple fair.
Same pattern as the first game.
Yes.
Samuel didn't manage to get his foot in that game. Base Mage just put a feet in the door and managed to just take the whole rhythm for him. Now, one stock left for Samuel. I don't see him getting back in there because no diamond, no iron, and he's dead. I think he's dead.
He's dead.
All the moves to beat Steve, a 3-stock. Ban who? Ban who? What are you talking about? You're content creator.
That's what I'm saying.
Tell him.
Listen, Steve is fine. As we can see, H-Box over there, he's like, oh, I got to allow Steve again. I guess I got to allow Steve back in Coin Box. This character's trash.
That was a long plan mindset here. He wanted
Samuel
to get
like,
back into the coin box and all. You see,
Samuel was like, nothing I could do. See? H-Box? See? Nothing I could do. What do you want me to do? Well done. Well done.
Well, victoire.
Well done to Base Mage. So now it's going to be Base Mage versus Etoile.
Yes.
Oh, now?
Is that happening now? Oh, no. That is now.
All right, let's go.
That's today.
Let's go. It's happening right now. Yep,
You can do it.
Hey, that'll be fun.
Do it.
Watch out, he might forward air you. Yeah.
I thought it was
Samuel.
Samuel.
I thought Steve was broken.
I agree.
Honestly, the forward, like when you get hit by the forward air stuff, it's so hard to like.
It's crazy.
He's so good at setting that up, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I was honestly expecting to win. That guy fucking sucks. But
language.
You know, it's just it's hard when you get both the PGR players in your path, and you're a TO.
Yeah,
but
you did so well, man. You have to be proud of you because this match was actually really intense, and game 2 went totally your way. And I think that game 2 was actually one of the best games you could have against Base Mage in this very situation. So again, congratulations.
You would think I'd be proud of myself, but I didn't win.
Oh yeah, I get it. That's the competitive mindset, and I do agree with you. I
just want to say Battle BC5, May 19th to 21st.
Hey, let's go.
Battle BC, we love our TOs. Hold on, before you leave, I want can we get what is the shirt? I have to see.
The shirt is it's a set with this guy in it.
Yeah.
Big D versus Felix at Northwest Major 7 Losers Finals. I'm not going to explain it. Just go watch it.
Okay.
It's 5 minutes, and it's Losers Finals of a big regional.
Oh, I mean,
Kino, Cinema.
And it's Smash
I feel
4,
that.
I can
Okay.
tell.
Smash
And it's
4,
Smash 4,
yeah.
sure.
It's a blast from the
Is that
past.
Felix like the
Brawl
Brawl
Felix,
Diddy?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
God. That's an old head thing.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear about like the old, like
Don't know any of
Dakar
these.
or Felix or whatever, oh man, that's crazy. Okay.
All right.
Nuts. Well, thank you guys so
Thank you,
much.
thank you.
Congrats.
All right, so we got a 12 versus base bench. Is this 3 out of 5?
I think it is.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no clue.
Let me.
A
we'll
voice,
see
a
if
voice
it's
in
3
our
out of
head will
5 or-
tell us.
Yeah.
Oh, you
soon.
do have voice in your head too.
Yeah.
I'm not the
yeah.
only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when we're on here, it's all shared. That's
Yeah.
the crazy thing.
That's-
yeah.
Hive mind.
Yeah, that is the voice from beyond. So we'll see if it's 3 out of 5 soon. But is that HBox sitting down to play? Did they?
No,
warm up, gotta warm
they're
up.
warming up. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I was gonna say. All
Why
right.
are they warming up? Warming up. What?
See, this is always difficult.
C'est dur aujourd'hui, ça.
The R sound are very difficult. There's always a moment you're like,
Yeah.
I mean, this could be
yeah.
this could be way easier for. Well, anyway.
You're pretty good with that. That's really good. That's not bad.
he's playing the French card to the best of it.
I love it. I love it.
To the max.
Wait, yeah. Did they swap out? Because it says Hungry Box.
You can switch?
HBox is
Seriously?
playing instead.
HBox?
Oh yes! Oh, okay. There's a lot of story here.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay. What's the
I
backstory?
cannot get the point now. So, at Genesis, H12 was also there. Okay, so he had the French stream and all. And while top 8 was going on, he went on and told to Angry Box, hey, do you want to do a match here, first to 5? They went on and did on stream a first set together. It was kind of tense up to the point where I opened my mouth and started bad-mouthing Angry Box, and he won. But yeah, okay. He got kind of popped up, and Angry Box won the first round.
Sure.
So I cannot get the point now. I cannot get why Angry Box want to play this one. Because it's going to be a rematch. There's
that's so
history.
cool.
There's a background here. Okay?
That's so
Yeah.
cool. There's going to be 200,000K views on YouTube
Yes.
for this, but for each player. So
Yeah,
I do get why this match is being played right now, and I love this.
Everybody
Content,
wins.
like literally
Everybody wins.
C-O-N-T-E-N-T.
Absolutely. All right, so here we go. It's going to be Hungrybox versus a 12. I mean, Jigglypuff versus Pac-Man. How often are you going to see this, right? This is a very uncommon matchup.
I want to see, again, they are going for the content, which means that I want to see some rests here, some crunchy, crispy
Yes.
rests, you know, bacon flavored. You know,
Sure,
the thing that you
yeah,
see
yeah.
in
Nice
the
and
morning, like,
flaky.
man.
Yes.
The best way to have a breakfast, you know?
Fresh out. Nice, flaky, like a croissant.
Yeah,
Croissant,
exactly.
Just like that. Perfect.
Like a
How's that?
Croissant.
Can we be biased here? Can we go for it well, and can you be for Hungry Box? Do you
It's
think
going
you
to
can
be
do
hard,
it?
but I'll try. All right. Sure. I'll do
HBox duty again.
HBox duty. All right. All right. Let's get it. We'll do it for our countrymen.
Sometimes
Sure.
you gotta do what you gotta do,
I'll
right?
clock in. All right, let's do it. HBox versus Twal happening right now.
So he got the upper ground. Again, he won the first set,
Yep.
but we don't
And
know.
it was a first to 5.
Yeah, first to 5. Yeah.
Many games were played.
Best of 5. Best of 5.
Best of 5. Okay,
Gotcha.
okay.
Okay.
It was 3-1. Okay, so
3-1, 3-1, but it was close, right?
yeah. Thing is, Etoile won the first one. Hungry Box started joining. He was losing the second game. I started saying, "Oh, was it like this in friendlies?" He got pissed off, and then he won. And then he started winning again and again. So now that I'm here, he can't hear me. So Etoile can.
But you know he's going to watch the VOD back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
Like
won't be
future
in the
Hungry Box is
moment.
here.
Not
Yeah.
right now. I mean, he's not going to get pumped up.
He might win Summit. Like if he watches this back and he hears you say that, he might get mad and win Summit. But today he might lose.
The other variation is Clayton is here, and he's the brain of Etoile.
Brain of the
Brain of a
operations.
12. All right, here we go.
let's go.
Game one.
On small battlefield, so quite a interesting pick. I wouldn't actually give this stage to a player or another, really. We'll just see how this first game goes. It's best of 5, right?
Yes,
best of five, best of five.
Oh yeah, it's written on the
Got
screen.
a couple games
I'm
to go.
blind.
Oh, Twal having trouble off stage. Seems like Hungrybox is kind of carrying him off.
he tries to go for the
dude,
parry.
Come on. All right.
Content. Tries to go for the
Content.
content.
Yeah, that's actually what it was. That's true. Now, does Twal have any like content Pac-Man play? Like I saw him go for the 360. That's as good as you can do.
I mean, you saw him against Cax
The 360.
so yeah.
I gotta teach him the suicide dive with Pac-Man later. You side B straight down, and you try to hit them on the way down. Okay, so he got the first kill. Well done.
Really great. He actually WHBox. That's my God.
Oh, you're supposed to be going
Yeah, of course. I'm supposed to be
What's
going
L? What's L in French?
What's an L?
What's an L? That's defeat.
Oh, he's got that lovely flower on his head, though. Very pretty. Lovely flower there. Damn, that lasts a long time.
Damage over time.
I didn't realize it was that big.
Okay, what are you going to do with that apple?
Yeah.
He's going to throw it and miss. Watch.
And
totally
he's second
whiffed
now.
this. Here he is.
the
Red nest. Oh, good up B. Good up B.
That's a game of watch up B right there.
Okay, now for the key.
That might be a Glutonny's piece of advice here because he doesn't really use this up B like as a defensive option. Well, so this might be Glutonny's piece of advice, and we'll see how this goes for the rest of the set.
I wonder how hard it is for him to utilize the belt, because Pac-Man doesn't really have killing aerials, right? So if he throws that belt, he can only get the damage. He could side B, but that's a little bit harder to sort of pinpoint.
Yeah, and at those percent specifically, because afterwards he could go for a back air or something to get a kill, sure. But for now, it's still too early, and he's be worried, because what was that?
So this is the basic étoile setup at the ledge, but thing is, it doesn't really work against a character such as Puff, because
So floaty.
Yeah, so floaty, has many jumps, so this character basically doesn't really care about your ledge strength if you're just, you know, setting it up like this.
Yeah, but you don't need anything else. He does have other setups just like this one we just saw. He doesn't get the kill yet. That F smash is going to get the south spot if I'm correct. So no kill yet again, but those damage are kind of crispy. He could get a kill quickly at the next interaction.
138 is very high for a Puff. Finally gets the belt. Well done. 32%.
Victoire.
Victoire for now, but you know, only one stock remains for each player, which means that, you know, Puff can actually rondoudou, if I may say so, because or Poulouline, rondoudou is actually really proficient at edge guarding you, and I believe that Pac-Man is actually no different. He can actually be killed off edge guarding by Puff, and we'll see how HBox does it.
That was the hydrants.
Okay, Galaga again, just doing his own work. Okay.
That honestly creates a lot of space that Jigglypuff can't go. The Galaxia chip, she can't get in. You know?
It just feels like the items aren't very impactful because Jigglypuff can jump so high in the air. The bells, the Galactian ship, not really having too much effect.
GG. Now what?
You just gotta chip your damage in as Pac-Man with the hydrants, and I don't know, it just seems difficult. It's still pretty close in terms of percentage. Finally, the grab opening here.
And now it's time for Etoile to learn the meaning of clutch box. Watch this. That's my content creator.
No.
And now
so clutch.
It's time for Grimax to learn the meaning of prosopopée. I don't know what that means even in French. Don't worry.
But like Etoile is focusing so much on like grounded setups.
That's the first act. It's a scene in 3 acts, okay? So that's the first one. The second one is not. No, never mind.
Clutch box would have DI'd it, and I think he knew that. I think he was like, all right, well, he's going to live
He's too clutch. He's too
clutch, bro.
He's too clutch.
No, he's not gonna.
No, he's too clutch. He's too clutch. That's the 5 gods.
Okay. You know what?
Don't you forget it.
You know what? This is what we
one of the
call
gods.
the French courtoisie.
Yes.
We are giving the first game, okay? Just for content. Again, we are your guests.
Some of that
we
French
know
hospitality.
Exactly.
I feel that.
Okay.
All right.
We do respect your hospitality.
Sure.
We are like, you know what? Okay. We just give you some leniency before jumping in.
One for free. Sure.
Okay. We do agree. We do agree, do we? Yeah.
I definitely agree, and I believe my boy. I trust in this boy, right?
Because this is our poulain.
Yes, this is our poulain, and I know that he is going to win eventually. HBox, you know, usual game 1 pop-off. We are kind of used to this because even in France, we watch the American VODs, right? So we see HBox pops off. Popping up actually.
So you watch our videos?
Yes,
we don't watch anything of yours. I don't even know anything about your country. Natoru.
That explains a lot. That explains a lot. This explains a lot, man. Anyway,
we don't think about you at all.
This is so sad, but you know, at the end of the day, we had Odyssey.
production for sure. Best production.
That's true. All
Anyway,
right.
PS2, PS2. So it's a way much larger stage. So that means Etoile obviously wants to focus a bit more on spacing, zoning
Definitely.
HBox out.
So now we've seen already how AngryBox did not want to interact whenever that bell was on deck. Is he going to do the same thing here? For now, he's kind of behind, already 85%, sorry, and the
ton.
next bell could already be fatal.
Yeah, if he's able to land that bell, and it honestly gives him a lot of space to land the bell because that big stop in the center gives him a lot of opportunity for Hungrybox to have to kind of land down. So there is the chance for that to land, I think more so, but now Hungrybox in the driver's seat. That Hydra giving him a little space, but not able to react.
Get back on that terrain, Etoile, what are you doing?
Trying to get back on stage, but HBox holding the center so well. The trampoline comes from the wrench and the up smash.
Yup,
He's gonna
finally.
up smash.
Oh, Notre-Dame! Sorry.
Says no French ever pour Notre-Dame. Oh la dinguerie. 55% for Etoile's first time, which means, well, he's far from dying, except I may have cursed Etoile for this. I'm sorry, Etoile.
Maybe
I'm so
against
sorry.
a normal
Wait, wait.
Jigglypuff.
Oh, wait.
no.
Hey, HBox, come on.
Yeah. Oh, I just noticed the Messi tag. That's so toxic. That's so toxic.
Messi?
Lionel Messi.
For the World Cup.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
Oh, do I have the ref? No, I don't. Well, anyway. And 96%. HBox doesn't seem to be able to clutch this first stock element. But
Why do you curse him?
I have cursed Etoile again. Yes, I'm the curse master.
Well.
Couldn't know you're over that fair confirm. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm a witch doctor at this point, and I'm really sorry about all this mess.
All right, 64 though. Hungrybox is trying to get back into it, but he still has to approach. He still has to charge at Etoile, who is playing around that hydrant. You can see him. He's putting the platform above him and the hydrant there, which makes it really uncomfortable for Hungrybox to come in.
The same way we saw Steve going on before with his blocks. He's literally doing the same game plan with an hydrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, except, well.
Except
It's not quite the same.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
But no,
I
it's
feel
the
like
same
Steve's
kind
got
of
a
deal.
little bit
Yeah, it's
more
a hydrant.
hydrants, quote unquote, to dish out.
well, yes, that's the point.
Hungrybox is fishing for down air grabs, and you know it misses all the time. So maybe he'll have to go for a different mix-up because Etoile is basically escaping every single situation.
Right.
But like. HBox needs a ledge trap situation, really, because Etoile defensive-wise is not the best Pac-Man you've ever seen so far. So I believe HBox has a shot in this very situation.
I think he's got more than a shot. I think he's about to get this kill in about 30 seconds.
So
I think.
you want to curse Hungrybox too?
Yeah. No, I don't curse Hungrybox.
Yo, which doctor?
Typically can show you the ropes. You already did once.
I speak it into existence. Watch this.
Any second now.
This is
Any
my guy.
second.
He rolled on stage. That was a kill from HBox. If he got
Where's the
down,
rest,
so
man?
sad. Where's the rest? One rest.
Thank you.
My bad,
Mate,
bro.
I always tell you that I like you more than Shark. You know?
And Etoile, just an expert with the item game. There's no way that Hungrybox will be able to chain him off stage and get the kill. There's no rest coming out here.
No.
There's no way.
And Etoile, with the really clever high recovery, doesn't want to have anything to do with Puff's edge guard, and he's right to do so. Because 104%, the goal here is to cash out as many percents as possible, because he is going to lose that's the second stock eventually. So he just needs to build percents.
Yes, and this is what he's been doing, chipping little by little on that stock, getting a good backhand of faith though here.
A little impatient from Etoile there, running in after the Galaxy. You know what he wanted, but there was only one opportunity for Hungrybox to sink that back here, and he was able to do it.
Okay, setting up the hydrant center stage here, right at the center of the Pokeball, actually. Wow, that's some
nice.
accuracy.
Yeah.
I like it, honestly.
Oh my God, dead center.
Yeah,
that was
10 out of
gorgeous.
10.
Bullseye. 77% now. Hungrybox trying to get down, but again, Etoile doing so good with that ceiling right above him.
The Bell of Notre Dame is on deck, which
Again.
means the
Yo, I tried to go for it, yeah.
But again, it's Puff.
Cheeky.
It's Puff. You know,
Yeah.
it's the fourth time he does this setup on PS2, but it doesn't work because obviously HBox is not grounded. He does not remain on the ground. He wants to be in the air so that he avoids most of Etoile's setups. And for the
No, it doesn't have it.
I
Caught
don't
the bell,
understand
though.
anything about Smash Bros. I'm sorry.
Caught the bell though, was able to pick it back up. Oh,
Really?
Okay, hey, you know what?
cheap.
You know what? We take those. We take those.
Whatever, dude. He just mashed down B out of hit stun and he got lucky. Whatever, man.
That was so clever.
That was very clear.
Yeah, very clever, very smart.
I mean,
very
Obviously got,
intelligent.
obviously got hit on purpose.
Yes.
Crouch cancel, crouch cancel.
Crouch cancel.
Yeah, crouch
I
cancel
was-
hydrant, bro.
Let me use my own in my own terms. I
Yeah.
was flabbergasted by the current situation and by the way it was managed to put that hydrant in the face.
Sure. Magnifique,
Big, big
yeah.
brain, big brain.
Okay.
Gluto probably told him to do it.
Mash out B.
Hydrant.
Waft. I mean,
I mean, in case of doubt, just down B and it works. I mean, those players know what they.
I do the same
I'm talking
with
about.
down smash of K rules. So yeah.
down
smash out.
That's true. All right, so we're going out to game 3 now. It's basically a best of 3. I mean, we both got one game on the board, and Hungrybox got to think about his character, his counter pick here. I mean, Edwell doesn't play anybody else. It's straight Pac-Man, right?
He has a couple of characters.
I mean,
like
he's a
secondaries.
content creator.
Yes, he has.
Sure. Yeah.
He has
Shout out to my
Aegis.
guy, Little Z, of course.
Aegis.
He has Aegis, and he's believing more and more in Aegis because he thinks that basically this character covers all of Pac-Man's bad matchups. And I mean, why would she not, right? Because
But that
he's
character's
such a-
boring. He's not going to go that.
Yeah, this character is boring. I wouldn't say as boring as Pac-Man, but still really boring.
Sure.
Yeah, but I don't
Pac-Man
think
could do some funny stuff, though. So,
Yeah.
Pac-Man's a pretty funny like content character for sure.
content character. That's
Content
true.
character,
Yes.
content. There's the moments. But I mean, to get to those moments, it takes a little while, you know. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
And we hear the Pac-Man. So he's going to stay with Pac-Man here.
I was curious because it's funny because HBox was in Squad Strike and he picked Jigglypuff and then he had no idea after that. He was totally
I saw him go on.
dumbstruck.
I saw him pick up a K-Rope too. So yeah, I know. I've seen that.
Yeah, well, yeah, he had it for the one stock and never again. I think that was it. Wait.
Okay.
No, we're good. We're good.
I mean, you're not edge guarding Pac-Man ever.
I mean, got that
You got
one
the damage,
fair,
though.
the fair to fair. Sure. In game 1, I believe.
That's so clever.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Nice.
really aggressive forward there. And, you know, at some point you have to actually fight Puff off stage because if not, you're not making your way back onto the stage. So please use your fairs more often as well because that was a very clever idea. And yes, you are mashing buttons, but, you know, it sounds
That's the
clever.
concept of the game. You know what? Other characters can do too, so don't worry. We're not going to judge you for that.
Yes.
Oh.
I can't believe they gave Pac-Man the ability to mash. That's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable. A zoner that can actually press buttons, never seen before.
They gave him some real moves up close, and now 105 to 86. I mean, if you look at the percents, you know, HBox is winning, but really in terms of, now it's dead even.
Perfect.
Dead even. Needs one back air for Puff. Maybe for Pac-Man even because Puff is so light. So down air back air would do the trick, but he needs to find the opening. Oh!
No rest!
What a
No
nasty...
rest, L.
Yeah.
No rest on
Come
that
on.
one.
That's
Where's
not
the
my content
content?
creator. My content
Xbox,
creator would
where's
have
the
rested
content?
there.
Would he have gotten... No, never mind. I was going to say,
Nah.
could he have gotten punished for rest? But no, that with the star KO and everything, he's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Back air was the best solution here. Yeah, a couple of percents, not much. Got the fruit, but...
Whoa! Riding the water there.
Traction park again, I guess. Okay. 25% only, so he's still doable for it. While he needs to get the kill quickly because HBox is kind of an overcooked meal now.
Yeah.
I'm cooking right now.
Okay.
Oh, no. Got around it just barely. Nice back air. Was able to get that right below him.
Nice back air. I forgot about this.
Oh, yeah, that's our thing.
Yeah, that's your thing.
yeah.
Nice back air. I love this, man. Nice back
Nice
air.
back here, yeah.
Nice back air. Nice back air. Oh, nice back air. Nice back air.
Stop talking!
Good shit, guys. Good shit. I know you got our backs. I know you guys be watching Hungrybox. I know you guys be watching Hungrybox. You're like low-key rooting for him, right? You saw that thumb this morning, you're like, all right.
HBox fans. HBox fans. HBox W in the chat. HBox W in the chat. I'm clean. I'm clean. I'm clean. All right, 42 to 67. Oh, tries to go for the side B.
Oh, no.
Getting the shield low. Oh, good shield. Good shield.
What do you mean good shield?
Good shield, good shield. Listen, your player matches my player shields. That's why my player's winning. I always want that to hit.
That
I
was
always want
fancy.
to
That
hit.
was fancy.
Oh my God.
Didn't believe in the bell.
But I love how HBox is basically on the hunt, is never letting really Pac-Man breathe. Now that like Etoile has the bell, so obviously you want to remain far away from Pac-Man. But now that he's kind of naked, you have to actually aggress him with boots, obviously.
Oh, no!
Wait, W,
Not my
Victor,
God.
Victor,
No, he
oh, no.
lived. No,
He's daydreaming!
American DI, we're good.
American DI. We
And
lived
what was
those.
that?
We
Was
lived
that an American DI too?
Come on, HBox.
All
Dang.
right. He was influenced. What can you say?
Okay,
Whoa.
will he use the hydrant? Oh, the hydrant, okay, get up attack to use the intangibility frames to just escape the situation, but now Etoile racks up quite a huge amount of damage. That
Yes,
means
let
with
him cook.
one bell,
Keep cooking.
this could mean anything.
Must be some steel
Keep
toe
going.
boots. Those up airs did a lot. Tries
Okay.
to get the down smash. I think he tried to slide with
Yes.
that a little bit, but he's able to make it back. Uses all of his jumps, refreshes them on the ground.
Oh, no.
Can't pick up
my
the ball.
goodness.
Etoile,
No.
can't get the bell!
His item control. Omega Law. Catch W, your belt control.
But look at this, look at this.
Look at this, he got
Now
the
that
bell
he has
now.
the
He got
bell.
it, he got it.
He had to get a new belt. Good
Who is
neutral, good
cooking now?
neutral.
Look at this neutral.
You're
here.
not cooking
cooking.
anything.
Etoile,
What
keep
is
cooking.
this?
Keep
Yes.
cooking.
Okay.
Yes.
Just show him the French cuisine.
I was gonna say, this must be some escargot. I'm not eating that. No way. No way I'm
He
doing that.
is cooking, look at this. And I get that you don't actually understand the French cuisine. I mean, yes, but look at this cuisine.
Oh, well, send it back.
Oh,
Send
Okay,
it
he
back.
rolled
I'm
again.
not eating that.
All right, HBox, it's time to dash attack soon.
Oh.
The dash attack, it's coming.
Will dash attack kill?
Okay,
It'll-
okay.
Yeah,
This
actually
one, yeah,
will,
it would.
Wait a
He
minute.
hasn't used it yet. He's saving it
True,
for now.
he's holding on to it. That's
oh no!
Wait a minute.
Okay,
That
hydrant
is
again.
So cheap.
Hey, you know what?
Clutch box, clutch
He's
box.
so cheap.
Oh no!
Clutch
Oh no!
box.
Tech!
Oh.
Tech! Etoile makes it back up. Tech gets the back air. Nice back air. Second game. Nice back air.
Nice back air. Oh my God, that back air! I can't believe he hit that. He never goes for those.
Never.
Saved it for the very end.
Saved it for the end. That back air,
Nice
excellent.
back air.
That was never seen. I am again honestly surprised by the level of the American player
I am
here.
astonished.
I am astonished.
I am astonished.
I am surpris. Oh là là! Honestly,
I'm glad you came over here to see how we do it. All right,
yeah,
this is how you play Ultimate.
But wait for it.
That's neutral. You saw
That's
that?
neutral.
Because
Right
if-
Staying
there.
up in the blast
There
zone on
is-
the upper area.
If there is something French are known for, it's not for giving up. So we can still do it. We can still get in
Never
there.
surrender.
Oh, le CSC.
Put on the white flag skin. Put on the white flag
No,
skin.
no,
Just
not
saying.
the white
Just
flag.
saying.
Not the white flag.
So good.
Humming, what the hell?
You know what? I always thought I was kind of American in the inside.
That's my guy. That's my guy. Come on,
Come on,
come on. We got
Don't worry,
Xbox.
don't worry. I will betray them later on. Don't worry.
Huh?
Sorry, what? Sorry. Kind of miscommunication here.
I didn't read that in the history books.
do not,
I didn't think that
I
happened.
do not speak English very well. Sorry.
Oh, all right, all right.
Okay,
No.
okay. True, big true, big true, big true.
You got it.
Someone's
Anyway.
infiltrating.
Game 4.
Here we go. HBox up 2-1 on the 12-12. I mean, he wants a big stage, but Battlefield was pretty good for HBox because he was able to, like, obviously he's got the platforms there and a 12 can get under that, but there's so much pressure from the platforms being able to, like, come in from under them. I just feel like HBox was totally comfortable there. And it being so big, I mean, Jigglypuff was able to live for a long time.
That's true. I mean, that's an obsidian buff. And yeah, he basically doesn't really want to die off Pac-Man's back airs and down air. So yes, small battlefield, much smaller stage. So that means a lot of things, but that also means that HBox will have to travel, I mean, less to actually get access to Etoile Pac-Man, and this could mean a lot of trouble.
More interactions means more opportunities for HBox to be able to tack on a lot
For
of
nice
percent.
back airs.
Yeah, nice opportunity for
those
again
nice back
more
airs.
content, I guess.
Chasing clout and content.
Every single rest is 5,000 followers. Every single one. Just think of it that
No,
way.
no, no, what are you doing? Leave him alone. Let him get back on the stage. Thank you.
Etoile looking a little shaky here, maybe a little scared in the presence of a god.
Yeah, it would be so unfortunate if this set ended 3-1, but it was close again. Oh, no, that would. I mean, I would be very
That'd be so
upset.
That would be so
sad.
sad. But it's not going to happen, really.
Wait,
You guys are mean.
No, they're not mean.
welcome to America. That's how we do it here.
Oh, no!
There we go. Perfect.
Hey,
Perfect.
hey,
Perfect.
don't. Hey,
Go on,
Xbox, chill, bro, chill.
Is HBox sleeping? Oh no! Étoile is slipping! That's Pegasus in Hercules!
Send that back here. Send that Hey, it's the jet lag. It's the jet lag. That's very tired.
They always be
very
talking about
tired.
jet lag, bro.
They always be talking about jet lag.
I would love to see you guys in Europe
lazy
for once.
ass.
Every
Lazy
time
ass.
we've seen that, we are the
Go
one
ahead and
traveling.
take your white naps. Get the fuck out
Okay,
of
you know what?
here.
I'm going to pack up my
You
stuff.
take a break
I'm going
out
to
in the middle of the day at work. You take a break. Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy.
Oh no, jet lag is a real thing, man. I want you to believe me, but meanwhile, Étoile is lagging one stock behind, unfortunately. But you know what they say, Pac-Man is like unkillable, invincible, invincible.
They do say that.
They do say that. So that means he has the bell in hand. Upward throw maybe, and we get the back air, and
Keep
that's a
jumping,
clean stock.
H-Box.
Yeah.
Yeah, H-Box is campaign. You see this? He's like, he doesn't have a top platform. He doesn't even care. It is campaign.
Does this in multiple games, actually.
That's true. Yeah.
He's experienced.
Yeah.
All right, so the bell again, but yeah, what can you do against the jumping puff?
Yes. You
I
should
like that.
really tell him about the blue ghost. That up smash, excellent, excellent.
Pac-Man's got some killer friends, for sure.
I'm not interested. Look at this, because he's going to find one back air, and that's it. The almighty nice back air is
Can't
going
wait
to
to see
strike in a couple of seconds. Any moment now, Étoile, please.
Any second
Look,
now.
that's it.
Nice back air, nice back air, nice back air.
Les pommes.
Oh, you know some French.
Yeah.
So we had Chef Pac back in Smash 4, Chef Pac, and there's les apple, les orange, les melon, les pommes.
Yeah, that's how we did it.
Close enough, close enough. French,
Yes.
good job, good job.
Do you guys know about Chef Pac? You don't know about Lade. All right, that's my guy, Lade from New England. We love that guy.
Yeah,
Chef
let's go,
Pac,
Lade.
baby,
Let's go.
cooking
Shouts
it
to
up.
Lade.
Shouts to Lade.
Victoire,
Cooking it up. Victoire.
Victoire. Yeah, we had
Just
the
like that,
president.
just look at that. He got back in the game.
Oh my God, what happened? Did you guys cheat?
Huh? No,
What the
no,
fuck?
no,
I wasn't
no,
paying
no.
attention.
Yeah, we weren't
French
looking at
cheating.
it.
Excuse me. Again, I
Check
am
the
feeling
damage
offended
ratio.
here.
What's going on over here?
We weren't even looking, and now it's even. What the heck?
And I love the way that H-Box is like, I mean, that's H-Box in a nutshell. If he has a small lead, he's just going to lane you out, because this is how you win EVOs, ladies and gentlemen. By just, you know, spending time in the air, avoiding the neutral, avoiding any kind of trouble, and just spamming back airs.
Okay.
The
He's
other
not
player just
scared.
suffers.
He's just wise. He's not scared.
Exactly.
He's
H-Box the wise.
He's
Okay.
wise. Wise H-Box.
Patient H-Box, yes.
And he's starting to catch the
I see a
jumps here
back
of Étoile.
air.
Oh no.
Don't.
Oh, I
Kick him.
burnt.
Close your eyes. Kick him.
Oh, I thought he had that. Oh,
And the lead is, the lead is remains in H-Box favor, and that's unfortunate for the French player. But come on, let's wrap. You're not going to get tricked by this. No, you're not going to get tricked by this. Oh, that was so dangerous.
grab.
Étoile, you're playing with my heart right now. What are you doing? My heart is racing. What the hell? 125%.
Let's go. What is that? That's my boy. Who does that? Why would you just forward smash a neutral? Back. See, forward smashing a neutral, scrubby behavior. Back air in neutral, magnifique. Beautiful. You love to see that. Ooh la la.
Don't do that. We keep that one, okay? You can't get all back airs. You can't get all
You have your
magnifique.
nice back airs.
We keep oh la la.
Okay. Deal.
I don't think we hit it the same. I don't think we hit the same.
Anyway, still 20% deficit for Étoile, so that means H-Box is, 2 minutes remain. 2 minutes remain on the clock.
Wait
That could
a
be tonight
minute.
against the high recovery. Really clever decision from Étoile. He's still living, but H-Box has the lead right now.
Yeah, the lead and the rhythm of the game going for him.
Yes.
Look at that already. Like it was so close like 5 seconds ago.
Oh, no.
Like now he's going for a rest again.
That was an American air dodge actually going away. But look at the time here. It actually might go to time if H-Box wants.
No, what are you doing?
Oh, Étoile, that's the wrong way.
H-Box, He's going to make it. No true friends for you, my boy, because Étoile is here to take what's his. Look at this, 150%. Has tons of rage effect. Has the bell in hand. H-Box 1 minute and 50 seconds remain on the clock. But I do believe that Étoile can actually find a nice clean hit.
H-Box, get in the air immediately.
Nice. Go for another one. Another one.
The
Bell again. Time. Okay, 1 minute. This is time.
Yes, that was so good. That was actually so good. That grab.
That's the opening. That's the opening. He recovers high. Xbox knows that he has only one shot, like would say, I don't know, Eminem, for example, but 103%. Only 10%
It's actually getting tense. It's actually getting tense. Oh my God.
Every percent counts at this point.
Yeah, every single hit counts.
Oh, come on, play the game, Xbox. Come back here.
No, don't play the game. Don't play the game. Okay, the best. 35 seconds. Gluttony must be coaching him right now. And Etoile is remaining patient because he knows that in this very situation, he has to find a nice clean hit at the nice opening.
Yes, very American right here.
And Tuan turned around in the player cam. He's like, what's going on behind me? He is not dialed in.
Okay,
4%! 4%
Go for the timeout, my friend. You can tell me now. Just get one more hit in there.
One hit!
Oh my God!
Disengage! Disengage!
Please!
Etoile, what
Let's go.
Let's fucking go!
Take that.
And just like the French to run away from a fair fight. It was a fair fight, and he was scared to death. He surrenders the fight and runs away. We should honestly count that as a W for HBox.
Fucking
We
coward.
really should. You're a coward. So scared. So scared.
But you know,
Insane.
I mean,
That is what it is.
I mean, that's
It is what it is.
That's France. That's France in a nutshell. We may have like fleed, yes, but we made history.
Yes, and
so that's
we won the war. We won the war.
with who?
Details.
The French got carried so hard, bro.
You got carried so hard.
Like in a moment, they definitely fed early game, and then they're just like, yo, just carry me.
You guys are the 0-4 top lane. And we're like, all right,
You
it's
guys
fine.
are
We got you. We got you. We got you. We got you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Anyway,
Anyway,
mute all,
2-2.
mute all, and pops all. That's what it was. We mute all, pop all. It's fine. All right, here we go. So we are into game 5 now.
Oh, man.
I can't believe this happened. Game 5, and the win for that last
that's
game.
content, right?
That's
It's
already
true.
better
That's
than
true.
last time.
How I timed
That's
out
true.
HBox.
Sorry?
How I timed out HBox, man.
That's the video.
That's the video right here.
That's you got the title.
I won't give you the thumbnail.
don't
You
take
guys gotta
any
get that.
royalties for
You gotta work
that.
on the
Yeah,
thumbnail.
we'll work on the
We'll give you the title.
We just do it in French.
They're going to watch back this video and be like, what the fuck was going on the couch?
That's
It'd
true.
be so fun.
That's true. Anyway, HBox must be like, he remains calm, but I do believe that he's so pissed off, man. And this
yes,
is where
yes.
we
It was got his
strike.
number right
I think
there.
so, actually.
It was in his mind.
I
He
actually
already got
agree
a
with you.
studio in there.
I feel like HBox is probably annoyed by the way that last match played out.
You know what? It was just time him out from now. Okay? You have the win now.
There's 7 minutes.
I don't care. It's all about sending a message.
Oh, yeah, that's sending.
Yeah, that's sending a message.
That
Go for the full
footstool,
stall.
yeah.
Wait, hold up. Why? Kalos?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very good Pac-Man.
Yeah, that's a very weird
base
counter
mage?
pick.
Base
For,
mage?
oh, base mage influence. Yeah, base mage should go Kalos.
Base
For
mage?
what? For this is an excellent Pac-Man stage.
Yo,
my
let's go.
God,
Okay. No.
dude.
We don't say anything. We don't say anything.
No, I mean,
They are going to sabotage themselves alone. Look at them. Look at them struggle.
Wait, yeah, is base mage French? Wait a minute.
Look at
Wait a minute.
Look at it
Do we have a
square.
traitor?
Look at them looking for excuses.
God.
I mean,
This
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here because
They go Kalos game 5, $100. What are you doing?
that's
How do you say?
unfortunate.
How do you say suspicious?
That is
Les suspicious. Suspect. Razel sus.
Rather sus indeed.
Oh god, okay, that was
This
close.
is
that
rather
was close.
sus.
Oh my god.
Now, to keep into the French thing, I'm going to say something. If Etoile is winning, I'm going to be tout nu.
Yes, I am also going to be too new. That's
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
No. You can wait whatever
Nice
you want.
Nice,
air.
good back air. Get out there.
Nice
Suck
back
one.
air.
What a back air on the side. Sutalo.
Look at them.
backer into backer.
Unbelievable.
Look at them.
I've never seen anything
That's the
like
newest
that.
jigs tech I've seen so far.
That's gorgeous. I've never
that's
seen bear to
sarcasm.
bear.
That's that look like sarcasm. I'm not sure.
Very innovative, right? Hungrybox, one of the most innovative
true.
players to do it in Super Smash.
Oh my goodness,
Oh
nice
my
backer.
God,
Joli backer. Joli backer.
Joli backer.
Très joli backer.
Ah
ma
oui,
foi.
s'il vous plaît.
How did we even get here? He was supposed to win game 4.
I mean, that's the French way of doing things,
That
right?
is life, baby.
Yeah, that's it. That is life, baby. because
c'est la
why are you
vie,
out
c'est
there?
la
talking?
vie.
Okay. No one. We're going to wait out a bit.
No, it's okay. He makes it back on stage. It's okay. He got the
Watch this
neutral
rest.
going back for him. It's okay. 67%.
We got Clutchbox,
Got
though.
the
Oh,
Galaxian.
wait a minute.
Clutchbox is on deck.
Oh,
Maybe.
wait, it's
Yes.
actually Clutchbox, bro.
Content.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Doesn't really commit to a third forwarder, which would have been like
Bit
false,
over
yeah.
excessive, I think.
Yeah,
a bit
overextension.
exotic.
I'm feeling a roll into a rest, bro. I really am. I don't know what it is. I think Hungrybox is dialed in. I think he sees something. Wait.
Okay, nice.
Oh my
nice. And the
That's
bell
not-
again.
Yeah.
Start getting hit by the bell.
Oh, okay.
The bell again. He has tons of rage effect right now. Etoile could actually have one clean hit, go for ledge trap, and actually take the stuff.
Forward smash
And take
might
a
kill.
set, if I may say.
Oh yes, you
Forward
can say
smash-
this.
Oh,
No, just like
No,
this.
you can't say that.
The
No, you
damage
can't
of
say that.
big
Don't
up.
say that. No.
It does look kind of dangerous, troublesome here for
You're
Hungrybox.
getting more French. No.
I don't understand why you don't. The English is leaving me. Oh no! Little by little. Oh no! Where is my accent going?
Aïe, aïe, aïe. The bell, look at this. Oh là là,
Parry into
Xbox.
nothing. Perfect combo.
Yeah, parry into nothing, that's the BNB right now.
And here, down throw into disappointment. Another perfect combo.
The apple is on deck, but he wants the bell because he knows that the bell is going maybe to open up the game, but you know, he'll suffer from the forwarder.
Now, Clutchbox reveals himself.
Okay, you know what?
This is a rest.
Yeah,
This is a rest?
Rest angle.
I feel like HBox has masterfully orchestrated this entire set to
no.
get the final rest on its wall.
No, it's not true. If it's this, then
No,
it's not true. Because
not true.
Okay. If it is what it is, then I might leave Summit right now because really, I don't want this set to end on the rest. Please, Étoile, do not do this to me, gamin, parce que vraiment, sinon on va se
parce que
perdre.
sinon, voilà.
102%.
The flight back is going to be quite.
Hostile, yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Just happened! And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, you know, it is what it is. Baladi of the day. Summit est français, mon frère.
Yes, I think we can say that la France a encore une fois, messieurs dames, prouvé sa supériorité
Oui, c'est vrai.
dans la situation
Oui, c'est
actuelle, a montré encore une fois que la scène française se présente sur la scène mondiale et est capable d'affronter les plus grands, même quand nous allons voir des musées dans notre temps libre, quand nous sommes compétiteurs Smash Bros, créateurs de contenu.
Ratio.
Yeah, so yeah.
Were they playing on PAL? What was that bell thing? I don't even know.
Yeah,
That's
it was
not
PAL, it was
TSC.
PAL,
They were
yeah,
playing on
it-
PAL.
it
That
was-
didn't
it was
count.
PAL.
You wanted
That wasn't
content,
real. That wasn't
motherfuckers.
real. That wasn't real.
That was great content.
No,
It's very
no, no.
great content.
And we were talking about running away just like the French in that fourth game. Just trying it. I saw what you
They're
were
just
doing.
better at it.
So
They're
scared.
better at it.
Why would he do something else?
That's the French mindset. That's the French mindset. Courage.
To show fear.
Courage.
He just
You know
so
what's
weak.
bravery? You know what's bravery?
Playing.
The absolute worst puff to play the matchup and not base me. That's
What?
bravery.
Kalos, game 5. What are you doing?
We call it church. It was a prayer.
Oh, you went to church.
Yeah,
Okay. They have like Notre Dame. They have the biggest church. Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's crazy.
He had the bell of Notre Dame for the entire set.
Yes.
Don't talk me about church.
Le glas a sonné, if I may add.
Yes, that's true. That's true. So, Gluttony, obviously, you were coaching Étoile, especially in these very tense moments because HBox was doing the optimal play. Just, you know, avoid neutral, avoid any kind of interaction. You were coaching Étoile at this very moment?
Yes, that was the plan I was explaining him, and he worked very well on it. And every time he was going out of the game plan, I was just telling, remember game plan. And then he go back to center stage, the red thing, and then doing his fruits. That's it, all the time. And everything worked really well. He listened very fast. He applied very fast. So yeah. Very
Honestly,
great
this
games.
is a pretty stacked bracket for you to win. Unironically, like there's a lot of great players here, so that's you can't take anything away from you. For it to go Game 5 like that was amazing. That was awesome.
And this game
was fun.
4 down to the wire, went to tie.
This reminded me of like me versus Armada, like one of those. I was like, oh
He compares you to Armada.
That was a turning point.
You know that Mr. Krabs meme where the room is spinning all of a sudden? Like,
He hits you one time. Yeah.
I just heard baguette all over my ear. Enter the French dimension. No, but it was an amazing set. For those who don't know, me and Etoile have like an ongoing rivalry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy got bodied. But,
heard about
me and him, this is like our second or third.
Yeah, you bodied me last time.
Okay, so now we're
it's
1-1. We're 1-1 right now, and
1-1.
it's both game 5s in our sets. So it's just like this is a very bitter rivalry.
We'll have to see. We'll have to have a third set at some point, down the line, if you guys can ever come back over here.
Yeah.
Because we're not going over there. We don't travel over there.
you don't
Yeah,
travel?
No, we're not going over there. You guys come back here.
I will be traveling because we will be doing the European coin box.
That's true.
That's a point
We're
for us.
actually aiming for right around TwitchCon Paris, right around that,
Oh, in July.
that time. So that is when we're aiming for. Not
so
finalized, but that's when we're aiming
This
for.
is so funny seeing H. Brox float into grand finals. Like he was nowhere in the bracket. He just shows up.
That's the first
Very
ever,
Shao Kahn.
first ever materialization of a new player.
Ta-da!
History has been made.
That's pool floating in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was huge. That was huge.
Players, Hungry Bucks, celebrities, Hungry Bucks. Do you want to react to
Can we
this?
get a W for base mage being so humble to let me play? And
W
just,
for
like,
base mage.
he
W
beat
for
me
base
to
mage.
game.
Victoire.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. That was great. It was a lot.
Thank you very much. Again, yeah.
Oh, dude, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah.
It was fun.
Bro, I lost to a museum streamer. I don't know what to say. I went to a church. What was I? You're right, Tony.
You went to a church. The big church. You should have known better. All right, I think we're going to take a quick break, guys. That's it for the Celebrity Gauntlet, or the Celebrity Bracket. We've got some more group matches coming up very shortly.
Yes.
Don't go anywhere. Cheers, my friends. We'll see you soon.
Cheers.